Well, the August edition of Forever Young magazine with editor Wendy Gill-Swearingen. It's time for Wendy and time to see what's between the covers. Wendy, you've got a really great issue. I thumbed through it, and you have a lot of stuff that's going on this summer, featuring, I think, what's going on at Art Park?
Oh, yeah, September 2nd is the kind of the big finale. It's called Big Bang, and it's sort of, you know, this year Sonia Clark is the new artistic director, and she's getting more into like avant-garde and street performance.
Nice.
It's going to be amazing. You actually sit inside a giant instrument. The audience does. Yeah, worth checking out.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And you know, our viewers will love gardening, and you have always a really nice article with Carol Ann Harlow's Master Gardener. She's terrific.
Yeah, she sort of realized a dream. She went to Giverny, France to see Monet's gardens. Yep. Everybody's seen like the water lilies and just a profusion of color and the light, and it's her husband gave her the ultimate compliment and said, "These look like your gardens at home."
Oh, you know, that was a huge garden because I've seen that garden.
Yes.
I mean, you can just take hours and walk through it. It's amazing.
To take hours, yes.
Oh, it's fantastic. Also, there's an article in there about stop using artificial sweeteners.
Yes, Kathy Stack. I didn't know this. I always thought, oh, you know, you don't want so much sugar. It's, you know, you don't want to. It's bad for diabetes. But apparently, I'm not a scientist, but you know, when you have the sweetness on your tongue, it sort of triggers the adrenaline, or not adrenaline. The response to like deal with those sugars in your system. So even if you're not actually consuming sugar, you're getting that same response. And then, you know, and there's chemicals that are harmful in there. So just, you know, either go without it or use honey or stevia or something more healthy and natural.
Yeah, I know. It's sweet is such an addiction for so many of us. You know, we get that young, you know, oh, ice cream, oh, cake, you know, and that's a tough one. You know, sugar and that addiction is tough. You also cover Western New York bowling alleys, which a lot of people spend a lot of time in.
There are so many. This is just a small sampling, but there's still like 15 or 20 in there. You know, our office is right down the street from Volker's. But
oh yeah, that's a great family place.
Yeah, and it's open until 4 in the morning. Yeah. Not that I'm ever up that late, but every town pretty much has a bowling alley and leagues. It's a great way to go out, get a little exercise, and even more than that, you know, exercise your social muscles. You know, because you can join a league. They have leagues for singles, for couples, for anything you can think of.
You know, they start to pick up in the fall. And I think it's really all weather related. Come wintertime, what are you going to do? You know, it gets dark so early. So people have been bowling for years, whether you're bowling with your spouse or mixed league or somehow. And it doesn't even matter how well you bowl. Right. Because you can just get a handicap and you just go. And like you say, it's the social thing.
And these centers now, I mean, of course, there's billiards and there's darts. And they always have games, you know, like sports games on the televisions and the bars. So it's like an all-encompassing entertainment center now. Yeah,
and a lot of times you don't even have to keep score. Right. That's done electronically. So what do you get for a spare? What do you get for a strike? Anyway. Also, the Lewiston Jazz Festival, going to be huge this year. Yes,
Anthony Chavala wrote this, and he's a great jazz fan. And I mean, this is a great opportunity to go to Lewiston, hear wonderful music all day long for 2 days. You know, every 10 steps it's something new, and you know, like there's amateur musicians kind of down the street, and then there's the big shows like set up right in the middle of center. The street's closed, so the seats are set up right in the middle of Center Street, and you know, tons of food trucks, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, and you stepped out a little bit because you also have featured in this edition a foodie tour of Utica.
Utica.
Who would think?
Who knew? And we always knew that the Utica beer was brewed there, but now like they're catching on. You know, some of these Rust Belt cities are saying, hey, we have a lot to offer. So there's more breweries, and there's distilleries, Mohawk Valley Winery, lots of Italian restaurants there now, Irish pubs. Like, I think it's worth a trip.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, that's great to know. Do they still make Utica Club?
I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm guessing so.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. But like you say, that's just like the beginning of probably all their breweries now, just like Buffalo. Yes. Everybody's kind of getting into it. So that's awesome. So you've got a lot going on. And then again, we didn't even mention the regular columns, you know, the regular things that people look for from month to month.
Yeah. Chris Schobert has started writing about movies for Forever Young. He does it for Spree and, you know, Buffalo News. And this is about outdoor movies. Oh. So, you know, there's Transit Drive-In, but there's also pictures at Old Fall Street, Chestnut Ridge Park, Canal Side. Great family entertainment.
You know, that's a great idea. I think I read Chris's review on Dunkirk.
Oh, my husband saw that and he loved it.
Oh, that's a must-see. You don't see anything over the summer. Make sure you see Dunkirk while it's still in Buffalo, because that's unbelievable. Yeah. So it's really nice to get somebody, and Chris has been writing for years. Oh, yeah. It's great to get somebody's opinion on things like that, you know? So you say, oh, is this worth going out? That one really is.
I trust him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have great regular columnists, you know, and they're all interested in what they're talking about, and they all have such great, you know, everyday information for people.
Yeah, we're lucky. I mean, and they're experts in their category, so
yeah.
I'm so thrilled to have them.
And don't forget, on the cover, we're talking about At Home at Amberley, so we're talking about senior living.
Amberley, yeah, it's, you know, it's like living everything under one roof, and it's true. They have memory care for people who need that. It's a pet-friendly place, so you can have a small dog or cat. You know, they have great meals. Any sort of dietary restrictions you have, they accommodate that. It's a wonderful place, and it's beautiful.
Wow. So you have got one packed issue. All right, everybody, that's it. I'm going to thank Wendy. Please pick up your latest Forever Young, your August edition. We're periodical.